Guys, and welcome to the 8th episode of the Streaks and Strokes Fun on Fabric Painting class. My name is Luke and I'll be your art instructor for this video. So for this episode, we'll be painting a cute sleepy panda onto your tote bags, and I'm going to show you how. So if you're ready, let's get started. To start, place a piece of carbon paper followed by the printed design onto the side of the item you want to paint on. Make sure you have a pencil to trace the drawing onto your tote bag or t-shirt. Notice that I placed the design on the bottom half of the tote bag rather than on the center. Keep in mind that once you start tracing, you can't move your design any longer. You can place some tape on the sides to prevent the papers from shifting while tracing. While tracing, avoid resting your hands on the carbon paper too much, as this might create smudges on the item which will be hard to wash off. Remember to not fully remove the papers until you have made sure that the whole drawing has been traced. Once you're done with the tracing, you can remove the carbon paper and printed drawing. If the outline isn't clear, you still can draw over the outlines with a pencil so that it can be seen when you're painting later. When you're ready to start painting, place the envelope or a piece of paper in between the shirt or tote bag so that the paint doesn't go through. For this design, since we're painting a panda, we'll only be using ivory white and charcoal black. I would recommend the Streaks and Strokes fabric paint collection if you're looking for the most durable, long-lasting and smooth-flowing fabric paint for your t-shirt or tote bag paintings. These paints can be purchased from our online store from the website link below. Now we can start painting. Remember to use a smaller brush for details and the bigger one to cover larger parts of the painting. Spread as much paint as you can and try not to leave excess paint blobs on the painting itself. Take note that this painting requires a lot of ivory white, so to use your paint sparingly, spread as much excess paint as you can around the whole painting. Also, while you're using the white paint, try not to paint over the blue color tracing, as the carbon from that might mix with the white paint and make your white paint look slightly blue. As the tote bag is rough, some parts of it might not get painted when you stroke. Therefore, to fill those gaps in the paint, dab it with your brush. I felt that the black paint was too thick, so I decided to add it into the palette and mix it with some water. Take note that while painting, you might flick your brush, and small drops of black paint might land on the white parts. Don't worry, just take a tissue and dab on these parts, and then add white paint over it to cover it up. Always make sure that when you're painting a certain part of the painting, your arm isn't resting on any other wet parts of it. Just like the white paint, if there's any parts of the tote bag that isn't painted properly, use the paintbrush and dab on it slightly. Finally, to touch up, I dabbed white over the parts where I felt that the white wasn't as white as it was supposed to be. And now your painting is finished. Use a hairdryer to blow dry your painting, or you can leave your painting to dry until there's no more wet paint on the painting before bringing it to be ironed. If you're interested in getting all the quality materials used in our videos, such as fabric paint, brushes, or even the tote bags and t-shirts we use, I would recommend purchasing them under our fabric paints and kits section on our website link below. Iron your t-shirt or tote bag for roughly 10 seconds to fully dry the paint on it. After that, you can use it, but only wash your item at least 4 days after ironing it. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you have any feedback or questions, do let us know in our Facebook group. Also, if this video has helped you in any way, feel free to share it with your loved ones so we can continue providing you with content like this regularly. See you in our next painting class.